Hey guys, it's Candy K coming to you with another video. And today I want to talk about rejection within a disabled community. More times than not, people with disabilities are rejected in society. And I am going to give a total of 3 points why I think people with disabilities are rejected. And I want people with disabilities to give me their experiences in the comment section. Tell me uh, your experiences of being rejected. How did you deal with it? How did you handle it? What you think you could have done better? And for the people who have done the rejection to disabled people, tell me, why did you do it? Do you regret doing it? And what did the situation teach you from when you did it to now? If you did it in the past or you did it recently, uh, what is your viewpoint of it now since it happened? And for those who didn't necessarily do it and who have witnessed it being done, give me your perspective. Did you give some encouraging words to the disabled person afterwards? Did you give some words to the person that was doing the rejection? And what is your viewpoint about it? So, jumping right on in, the 3 points I am going to make are: one, people with disabilities are rejected because of the hierarchy status. Some people think that they're better than people with disabilities. Uh, and so some people think that for non-disabled people, think that they are high, that they are up high, and the person with the disability is below them, beneath them. And so they will never associate with a disabled person. Okay? So for that, you know, that's how some people think within society, that they are, much better than people who have disabilities. This is true. The next point I want to make is awkwardness. A lot of people are awkward around people with disabilities because they don't know what to say beyond hello and goodbye. They don't know how to make conversation starters, and a lot of times this has to do with the stigma associated with people with disabilities. That most people think that they are quote unquote slow or intellectually challenged, and so uh, people with non-disabilities automatically think this, when a lot of times that's further from the case, but just because of that stigma associated with disabled people, people automatically think it, especially depending on the severity of the disability, and so they will automatically think it when that not even it. And so for a lot of people, they just don't know what to say to disabled people. And so, or they'll talk to them in a baby like way. And I've talked about this before. Or they'll do the Chinese nod and smile. And no disrespect to the Chinese culture, but you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to say here. And so, when you have this, I often say that I don't care what comes out of a person's mouth. They can easily say, well, I accept people with disabilities, because anything can come out people's mouth. I watch and pay attention how people act around me or act around a person with a disability, because that will tell you so much more about that person. And so you can pick it up through movement, you can pick it up through words they use, you can pick it up through eye movement, you can pick it up by even doing some weird stuff, because I've done it before, like just to see how that person overall reaction is. And so it let me know if they're just nervous or they really don't know how to deal with people with disabilities. So moving on to the third point. is basically influence. And so this is pretty much happens in grade school level, like middle school, high school, even adulthood, because let's just be real, we are always being influenced. That's why they have billboard ads and commercials, because they want to motivate people to buy a particular product or being engaged in a particular topic. And so they use certain things to get people's attention. And when I say influence, it's like, let me give you an example. For example, let's say that this person was on the fence about being friends with a person with a disability, and their group of friends say, "Hey man, why would you want to be friends with a person with a disability? You shouldn't be friends with them. We don't associate with people like that." So that person thinks about it like, I really like being friends with this person, but I really like being friends with my group too, my group of friends too. And so, if that person is not sure of who they are as an individual, they will most likely go with the group of friends and dismiss the person with the disability. If the person is self assured in themselves, they will likely tell the group of friends, "Hey, I like hanging out with both of you. I'm not going to give up my friend. If you don't want to hang out with the person with the disability, that's fine. And we'll just hang out separate dates. But I'm not going to let go of my friend because you don't like it." Now, that could be a bit risky for the person to say to their group, depending on how the group reacts to it. Some groups may say, "Okay, that's fine." And others may say, "Well, if you want to be associated with that person, be my guest, but you can't hang out with us anymore." And sometimes that's the case, and that's what happens. And so, you have to be kind of careful about that. But I would love for people to give me their experiences. So I look forward to reading your experiences and seeing what you guys have to say, and engaging with you guys soon. That's my time. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications. And I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Bye.